Is spring, and I have some lovely vegetables here that I'm going to be showing you that can enhance your fertility naturally. So much of the time people want to talk about vitamins and supplements, and I also want people to know about food, how good food can be for your fertility naturally, and with all the cofactors and other things that vegetables bring. They're even better than what you can get in a bottle from the store. So they're local, they're fresh, they're in season, they're affordable, and they really can help all your body processes, especially your reproductive system. I'm Dr. Angela Thayer, and I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, which means I'm a fertility expert. And I am also a specialist in lifestyle medicine and food for fertility. I am going to be cooking live, just so you know, on April 22nd, Earth Day, with my co-author of Getting to Baby. And we are going to cook a spring feast, just probably for an hour. We'll see how much we can get done, but we're going to share some favorite spring vegetables that you can be cooking at home to enhance your fertility. Okay? We are going to start today. I wanted to talk to you about asparagus. Very common, kind of stands for spring. When you see it, you know winter's over, spring is here. These things sprout. Farmers cut them and bring them to the market. What I do when I get them home, I pop all these stalks, right? They make a fabulous crunching sound before I cut them, and then I either roast them in the oven or on the stove. But these things have folate. Okay, so folate, really important. It prevents neural tube defects. You need to have enough folate or folic acid in your system before you know you're pregnant. Folic acid is the synthetic form of folate. It's found in prenatal vitamins, or you can buy it separately. 400 micrograms is the minimum that you want to be taking. Some people take 800 or even more if they're at added risk. And tons of data and studies that folic acid can reduce the risk of neural tube defects, which is when the neural tube or the spinal cord closes. And you want to have enough in your system before that happens, okay? Methylated folate is a third form that is also available in supplements, but the studies are not there. We don't have the proof that that form is as good to prevent neural tube defects. So if you have an MTHFR mutation, or you feel like you need methylated forms for absorption, you can take it, but don't skimp out and skip the regular folic acid. Take that as your base level for sure. You want that on board. Okay, next we're going to talk about this lovely find, sprouting purple broccoli. When I went into the store, I was like, what's the best, what's local? And he pointed me right to this. So there were a few trays of this out and available at my market, and I was like, okay, this is great. It has sulforaphane and DIM, naturally occurring. It's a cruciferous vegetable, obviously, so broccoli, cauliflower family. And what this can be good for is, if you've heard the term estrogen dominance, maybe with endometriosis, maybe with crampier, heavier menstrual cycles, cruciferous vegetables can be your friend. Okay, they can help sometimes, help the liver metabolize the estrogen. Some people also sell DIM supplements. You can probably get enough on food and probably don't need the supplements. But anyway, there's plenty in food that you can get in all these lovely cruciferous vegetables. Okay, this is great. Okay, so you really want to think about it. It also has vitamin C, which is going to help our next vegetable. And I treat it like broccoli. I steam it, I roast it. It's great. Little olive oil and salt. It's good to go. Next one is spinach. Spinach, workhorse on your plate, right? This has lots of folate and lots of iron, right? So if you have heavy menstrual cycles, or you feel fatigued, you can get your ferritin checked. See if you have a low iron, ask your provider to check that for you. But this can be a really good thing to have on your plate. It can be in a salad, in a smoothie. You can throw it in spinach or with pasta. You can throw it with eggs. You can put it in a lot of different dishes and really enjoy it. And if you have it with citrus, so that's oranges, grapefruit, lemons, red bell peppers, strawberries, purple broccoli, That vitamin C is going to help you absorb the iron. And the third thing it has is magnesium, which helps regulate your cortisol. And you don't really want high cortisol, which is your stress hormone, because that can also disrupt your ovulation. So this is a triple punch, really great workhorse for your plate. Spinach, you can get it year round. If you buy it like this in bulk, make sure to wash the leaves really well, because it's coming from the ground and there's dirt on here, so it's not as pre-packaged, but it's nice to not have the extra packaging. Okay, this one I found, it's a little bit of it was a mystery surprise for me. It's called Kale Raab, and it is between the kale. If you leave the kale out all winter, it's going to sprout these leaves that look like broccolini. And it is it's also cruciferous, so it's got the sulforaphanes, and it has the DIM, so it's going to help with those crampy periods. It also has calcium, which is important for egg activation. So on the surface of the egg, you've got calcium channels. And when a sperm enters the egg for fertilization, the calcium channel has to close to not let any more sperm in. And so it's good to have enough calcium. You might think it's just for bone health, but it's not. We have calcium channels all over our body, and eggs definitely need calcium to function well. So this one is only available for a couple months a year. So if you see it, buy it, saute it up, enjoy it. The last one I want to talk about is artichokes. So these are the biggies, the big globes. They come even bigger than this. I'd say these are medium size, but they are known for their fiber, right? So they're great for fiber. Yeah, what is fiber? So fiber is a carbohydrate that we can't digest, but our bacteria in our gut can. And that is really good for our gut microbiome. The gut microbiome supports our immune system, our hormones, and our metabolism. So we really want good fiber intake, up to 25 grams a day. These probably have about 6 to 10 grams each. So that's pretty good. The way you cook these, I'd cut this part off, and I'd put this in a basket and steam it with water, maybe some lemon underneath. It might take 20 to 30 minutes. You want the leaves to start to be tender and they start to turn brown. Scrape them off with your teeth. You can use a little lemon, little olive oil, little salt. And then when you get down to the middle, that part's super tender, cut off the little hairy bits and enjoy that last little bit. You can have these on salads or however you want. So I like to eat them just on their own because they're such a special treat when they come in, just for probably 2 months out of the year. And these are not available year round. All right, so we went through everything. We went through the king of the spring, asparagus, or the queen, however you like to call it. We talked about the purple broccolini, or broccoli, the purple broccoli with sulforaphanes, and the vitamin C. We talked about the spinach, folate, iron and magnesium. We talked about the Kale Raab with folate and also calcium. And we talked about the artichoke with fiber. So there's your tour of 5 spring vegetables. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you join me and Judy Simon on April 22nd, Earth Day, for our live cooking demonstration of some spring vegetables for a spring fertility bowl and bounty to celebrate Earth Day. And please subscribe and click the link so we can let you know when we're live. Ask any questions and comments. I read them all, and I hope to answer and help you out and help you enjoy wonderful food on your journey for fertility and having a baby. All right, take care.